Good morning. It's time for Sunday school. Yes, we are now, here now, and here am I. Yay! Where's my camera? The wrong camera is on. Let's try this one. Let's see. There we go. Yay! Here we are. It's me. That's a little better. Welcome to Sunday School. For those of you that are new, Skool is a hot new platform for hosting communities. That's right, coming together, engineered for human, optimized for human engagement and interaction, and encouraging in real life meetups instead of just trying to keep people on the platform to feed them ads. And me, who am I? I am a community catalyst. I'm Wendy of Wiseman Integrative, based here in Folsom, California, taming the tensions of modern living, passionate in the mission of creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans, choosing to be happier and healthier, come what may, day by day. That is the wise way. Thank you for joining me here today. This is a casual weekly show pop-up that I do to introduce to you various inspiring individuals or cool communities that or things that I'm up to with my bowl of mixed nuts, my handful of fabulous fun communities, fabulous fun folks, a bunch of smaller containers instead of the mega communities that you see some people hosting that are just pushing, make your 10K, scale your 7-figure business. This is not all of the communities are driven around making money. However, you can make money turning your passion into profit with purpose with only small handfuls of people in these engaged environments. Talking about what you love, doing what you love, right? How awesome is that? That's right. And it's all about doing more with less, keeping it simple and clean. And Sam Ovens, the founder, is very passionate about that. Won't introduce certain features that kind of reduce that, either overcomplicate or distract from the actual human engagement and connection. Quality of community is key here. So if you are new, I've got news for you. It's now so affordable. It's a no-brainer. You start with a 14-day free trial, and then there's just $9 a month to get going. Do you know 9-10 people who would pay you $1 a month to hang out talking about whatever it is you're super passionate about? Maybe it's dogs. Come here, Max. Come here, there. Yes, come on up. Come say hi. Come on, up. They're wrestling. See, they're wrestling. Oh, wrestle. That's right. I've got you on camera. I'm in a group called Loyal Shepherds. That's a lot of German Shepherd owners and Shepherd fans. I'm in a couple of dog training communities. An adventure canine group that's about adventures with your dog. There's so many great communities. One that has really helped me a lot lately is called Identity Shift. It's run by Will Carter, and we meet every morning for a morning calibration to live into our new being and not constantly be dragged down by old patterns, by the old identity. It's about that shifting into your new identity fully and being resilient when those old patterns claw at you. And speaking of old patterns, that is my focus in my communities right now. It's the awesome August Accelerator. Hold that thought. I've got my school stickers everywhere. Every year I do an awesome August accelerator. Wiseman Integrative came out of my San Francisco based Wizard of Wellness and integrative bodywork businesses. As I've, shifted and changed. In 2017, it became Wiseman Integrative, integrating the integrative bodywork and the health coaching and functional movement and healthy habit behavior change, lifestyle shifts, right? Integration into your whole being. And in 2018, I got really lost in the sea of coaches and freebies and just, this whole online sea of information. In 2019, I made some poor investments in working with a few coaches and learned a few things, but didn't quite get that 10K months I was after. But I did get started with Wises. The signature program came from all the poor choices I'd made the previous decade, as so many of us silly humans do in our lives. That's part of learning and growing, right? Is making choices and failing forward. So then in 2019, it was starting to get going. Get going, keep going was the thing that I was really rolling with. And then mom's cancer was back, and then there was a global pandemic, and I kept going slowly, stuttering. And the next year I lost my mother, and then the next year I lost my father, and I kept going through all of this turmoil and trying times and the waves of grief that toss you to and fro. I kept going kind of. And then I pushed a little too hard. Spent a year being overwhelmed in learning networking and helping a lot of other people connect, but not really advancing my business in a way that created a financial foundation to keep going. And so I experienced burnout, and I'm now rising from the ashes yet again, a resilient rebel rising from the ashes of all of that ups and downs, the roller coaster that is this wild adventure, this thing called life, right? There's ups and downs and spin arounds, and you just never know. So it's key to integrate these healthy habits for resilience, so that you can keep going. And there's never been a better way to monetize your passion than Skool, this thing called Skool, SKOOL.com. It's really cool. I'm super passionate about it. I hope you will come on in. I have a community called Enjoy, which is all about infusing daily actions for happiness, motivational quotes, and uplifting and inspiring practices. Hi, guys. Yes, come on. You're having fun wrestling. Yes. Hi, this is Mr. Max. This is the star of the show, my co-pilot, Mr. Max, and that's his buddy Spirit. They're out there. Oh, and now my shirt is all dirty. Thank you. Get it off. Let's go ahead and screen share and have a look at some things so that you can know a little bit more about this hot new platform called Skool. We'll take a look at my profile first. And a profile is a place that may or may not show you all of it. Let me just make sure this is sharing properly. And okay, it looks like there was an error. Let's try it again. Good thing I checked before I just kept talking. I've learned a few things as I go along here. So there we go. All right, let me change the view to this one so that you can see a little better. There we go. This is better. Now, up here in the corner, you'll notice a special offer, and that is today is the last day of that special access sliding scale. Name your rate, choose your level of involvement. They're running like crazy. There's a dust storm out here. So you want to scan that or go to EnjoyWiseLife /AAA. I'll drop that again later. moving right along, this is what a profile page looks like on Skool. You can see up here it says Skool, and this is the activity. I've been solid green. That's what this flame is about. This is 10 activities a day for 30 days in a row. And I've been more than 10 activities a day ever since I joined, ever since February 20th, 2024. I've been solid green. And I basically had the flame before the flame was there. Dude, right? It was a different icon for a hot minute there, right? You can see these are the communities that I own that I'm focusing on bringing the attention to, so that when people do see a post of mine in some other community and they visit the profile, these are the first two communities they see. Now over here on the left, you see there's this whole list of communities that you can choose what you put here. These are all my communities, and the Schoolers community, because I hop between those quickly, and that expedites this. Some people are only involved in 1 or 2 or 3 communities. I'm a super schooler. I've been at it for a while, and I have a lot of different gateways. These are all leading to, except for that one, that's different. These are all leading to the same thing, which is working, getting wise with Wendy, right? The Wise Life formula, the simple, small shifts and the step-by-step frameworks to help you integrate those into your being so that you can live well with less effort. Yay! That's right. That is the way, the wise way. So Wise Community Leaders is for other community leaders to come together and make sure that you're not in that burnout phase. That schooler overwhelm is a very real thing. People jump in and they get immersed, and then they're like, ah, and they burn out and they drift away. A lot are coming back right now because of the $9 a month super special. One of the great things about the Skool platform is when you leave, unlike Kajabi or Circle or some of the other big ones, they don't delete all of your stuff. It's still there as a read-only space for the people who had joined up to that point. It remains read-only, and you can reactivate it at any time. And when you grow sufficiently, when you're making $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a month MRR, which is monthly recurring revenue, that's money coming in on autopilot, folks. Win-win. When you have that, then you can choose to upgrade to Pro and have some extra features and offer your members affiliate earning for referring their friends to your community. And then it grows and it grows and it grows exponentially without having to play the social content game, or without having to, buy ads or blow a lot of money on folks that promise you the moon and don't deliver. So this is just a wonderful way to grow organically in a way that's authentic, that's real people relating in real ways, coming together about things they love. I mean, come on, what's not to love about that? Over here on the right, you can just see that I joined February 4th, 2024. And then I just dove in on February 20th, and I've been all in since then. 9,000 contributions, 639 followers. And here's a smorgasbord of socials that I don't really do very much with. Toss them some crumbs every once in a while because I live on Skool. These are the communities that I'm going to modify that visibility real quick here. This is Identity Shift, the one I was just talking about with Will Carter. And these are a few of the communities that I belong to. You can change that at any time by clicking Edit Profile and scrolling down here to Membership Visibility, where you can do things like scroll through this and remove the visibility of a certain group, right? And you can also do things like rearrange the visibility of certain groups by dragging and dropping them. I am a member of a lot of groups. I'm not active in all of those groups. They're kind of like my library of communities that I like to pull a volume off the shelf every once in a while. I went back too far there. Let's come back around. let's go ahead and hop into the Enjoy community so that you can discover a little bit more about the community and what it's about. Up here, you can see there where it says Enjoy, there's these little things, and you can select your communities from here as well. There's all these different places to access your communities. You can also go to Skool Discover and discover new communities. So many incredible communities about almost anything, and more are coming every day thanks to this new $9 a month hobby plan, they're calling it. The starter plan is called a hobby plan. And when you're on the hobby plan, it has this banner up here in the right over your thing. And you can see that there are suggested communities and a fabulous little get started, build your own community link. This is basically just a feed of threads of people posting comments and things. And these are the categories if you want to sort through that feed. And this right here tells you we're live right now. Right here, right now with Sunday School. Yeah, here it is. Right here, right now with Sunday School. In the calendar, you can change the calendar feed to look more like this when you want. And some classes, some communities have the calendar turned off and the classroom turned off as well. There's also a map tag that I thought was on here. You can see in the Women of Wellness community over here, women of worth, women of wealth, women of wonder, women leaders. We're all over the world. You can see we've got some folks down here and over here and over here and way up here. So the map feature is really fun to be able to see who's where and to see if who's near you, right? So I'm over here in California, and there's like 9 people down in San Diego, and I can see who's in the Bay Area or LA area down here, and you can just really zoom in. A lot of people don't have their map feature on, but it's a cool feature, and that's what's helping folks get these in real life meetups going. Finding people in the various communities that you belong to, and then coming together in and hanging out and making more great content to share your school community. It's a wonderful thing. I am obviously quite passionate about it. Let's hop back in here so we can look at the draft spaces. Now, the Grow with Ease 5-day challenge that got tossed together a week ago, and we're diving into another one starting tomorrow. If you join the community, you can join us on this 5-day challenge. I'll be live at 8 a.m. every morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time, the same time this started today, every day this week. And it's to kickstart the Awesome August Accelerator. If you want to jump in, I have, like I said, there's that super special sliding scale up there, the QR code in the corner. And I also have 3 seats for a deeper dive, more intensive journey with me and Enjoy Ease experience, right? So if you'd like to know more about that, well, I'm going to sneeze because of the dust you guys kicked up in my face. If you'd like to know more about that, hop on a call with me. And this is all about breaking free from the painful patterns that we get caught up in, right? Creating more ease, explore, enjoy, engage, and then shift into action, right? Well, I skipped the A, didn't I? The action. Explore, you reveal the real root. Instead, you got to stop chasing pain. That's where so many people go wrong, is constantly trying quick fixes or cookie cutter protocols that are designed for some other body or designed for you 20 years ago, and they just don't fit you or the way you want to live now. Or you're just focused on the pain where it is instead of seeking the root source, which is often deeper or coming from another place than where you're experiencing the pain on the surface. So once you get curious and explore, take that awareness that you don't want it to be this way anymore, bring that into focused attention that drags you drives you towards, yes, dogs, hi, thank you, hi, drives you, pulls you into action, activation, right? You know you're going to go on a trip, you kind of plan the trip, but you're not going to go anywhere until you get in the car and turn the ignition, right? And put your foot on the gas. As Bruce Lee said, be a practical dreamer backed by action. You got to start. Right? You get ready, get going, keep going. Those were the 3 phases from way back in 2018. Still the same thing. Different phases, different frameworks have been working the same thing. At one point, it was called the Wise Way Wheel. There were 6 steps that you just churn through on your journey of life to integrating these practices, because practice is the path of mastery, and it's how you get better. I always talk about the 3 keys to reset anywhere, anytime, and I just did them, and it's that simple. You breathe, smile, and enjoy. Tap into something joyful. Generate that energy of joy to dispel the darkness, the negativity, the tension, the stress, the pain. And the more you practice that, the more it becomes an automatic response behavior in you, and that is how you live well with less effort. Healthy doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't have to be a bunch of to-dos. Wealthy doesn't have to be so complicated. It doesn't have to be a bunch of to-dos. You can design your dream life. Dream, decide, design, and do it. And then drive it forward. Driving is the next phase. You've got explore, act, shift. That's the driving, the course correcting, the shifting and the scaling. You put your foot on the gas, you put your foot on the brake, you kind of adjust. The 3 pillar phases of the Wise Life formula are attention, activation, adaptation. And that is really key for you moving through this thing called life resiliently, rolling with the punches, right? Riding the waves instead of getting sucked down into the undertow. Want more metaphors? I can come up with metaphors and frameworks and awesome alliterations for days. Acronyms and alliterations. Wonderfully witty, wordy, wise, weird Wendy. That's me. The dogs are back with more dirt. So I hope you'll join us. I hope that you will hop on a call with me to discover ease for yourself. You can get an Unlock Ease action plan session as my gift for you when you download the 3 reasons you're still stuck. Sorry, the dog's distracting me again. 3 reasons why you're still stuck in painful midlife patterns and how to fix it fast in a way that lasts. And you can get that at enjoywiselife.com. But today, I highly recommend you scan that QR code or go to enjoywiselife.com/AAA, because it is the last day to get that super special, never going to be priced this low ever again in eternity option to work with me and really create those changes, those shifts that can move you forward with more joy on your journey. Be a resilient rebel. Join me on this journey of rising to the next level of ease in life. Who doesn't want more ease? And there's never been an easier way than today on Skool. This platform is absolutely incredible. The people you meet here are absolutely incredible. So come on in. You can start your own Skool community at school.wisewithwendy.com. And I will help you set it up. I will walk you through the setup in under an hour, get you ready to start making money in less than an hour. And you have a 14-day free trial. So essentially you can have a free community making you, well, how much would help you in your life right now? An extra $500 a month, an extra $1,000, an extra $5K, extra 10, 20, 30K per month? What do you say? Ready to give it a whirl? Well, let's have a conversation. Go ahead and hop on a call with me at www.wisewithwendy.com. You can hop into that Enjoy community for the Ease, Grow with Ease 5-day challenge this week, all week long. Join us inside the community. And more importantly, get that. EnjoyWiseLife.com/AAA today. The last chance. Yes, get it, boys. The last chance to work with me at such an affordable rate. Forever. You can get 12 sessions for $888. That's usually over $3,000. And that'll be going up to 5, 6, 10, 15 over the course of the next year. Yeah. So hop in now while you have greater access to me before I'm serving hundreds of people, while it's just handfuls, and you can get that direct, undivided attention to really break free, to break through what's holding you back from living a life you love. Come on in, join the party. It's time to go back to school, folks. Whatever you're doing, whatever you decide, wherever you are, be sure to choose joy. That is the way to make it a great day. The wise way. I'll see you soon. Hi, you want to say bye, guys? Come on up.